Welcome back, Pokemon Go fans. All right, this was suggested by another subscriber. Um, what are the requirements per level after level 40 to advance all the way up to level 50? So this is what I found. This is on Eurogamer. So I've scrounged all around. There was a bunch of stuff on Reddit, but it's just not clarifying too well. So based on experience in the game, this is what was required per level, starting at level 1. So if you're new to the game or you want to start the game, this is what it's going to require. So apparently you see at the top says we wanted to mention that every new Pokemon Go account starts with 50 Pokeballs, 2 incense, an unlimited incubator, and the camera. You will quickly start collecting more items from Pokestops and level up rewards. Okay, so we're just gonna breeze through this. So most of you should be past this. To get to level 11 is just like in a blink of an eye. So you can see level 6, you gotta have up to 15,000 XP. Okay, this is all XP. Okay, so as you progress, okay, by level 30, it really starts to heat up. But by level 27, you need at least 1,000,000 XP. So, and then you start to see the jumps in between. So, from level 27 to 28, that's what 250,000. So don't even look at the first. So then you need 300,000 to get to level 29. Okay, then it looks like you need 400,000. Well, 350. So it seems to be going by threes, 350. Then you can see from level 30, you need to jump to 500,000. Okay, and then another 500,000. And then 750,000. And then from level 33 to 34, you need 1,000,000. And then from level 34 to, geez, you need like 1.25 million. Jeez. Yeah, just as you're playing, you don't really look at that and you don't really stare it down. I know I did. I counted down every XP, and it's just like, all right, now the 500,000, I'll get to another plateau, like an even number, like 7,300,000 or something like that. Yeah, so I was just, yeah. So then you can see right there's another 2 million jump there. Oh, and then I screwed up. I hit the little bar on the bottom. Sorry about that. Yep, so there's 3 million jump from level 38 to 39. And then there's a 5 million jump from level 39 to 40. Okay, and then after level 40, there are certain requirements that you're going to need to accomplish. So getting to level 40 is good. But then you have these requirements or these challenges. So at level 41, you'll have to power up a legendary Pokemon 20 times. Okay? This is why a lot of people don't want to really max out their legendary Pokemon just yet, especially if you're under level 40, because poof, there's a requirement for that right there, and that's a lot of Stardust. Win 30 raids. Okay, that's a feat on its own. Catch 200 Pokemon. Okay, I can usually do that in a day. Catch 200 Pokemon in a single day. There you go. There you go. I didn't read the rest of it. And earn 5 gold medals. Remember, you need 35 platinum medals to get from level 39 to 49 to level 50. So start working on those medals. So they don't seem like they're consequential, but they help in your moving up in the levels. So there you go up to level 42. You've got to evolve Eevees into each of its unique evolutions. Okay, so if you never use the name trick, there you go. There's that chance. Otherwise, you kind of, have to rely on just luck when it comes to Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. Then the rest of them you can pretty much either through lures. I think Sylveon, you actually have to walk with it for a certain amount of hearts, I think it is. 20 hearts. Every once in a while, an event comes along where you can, evolve them by walking them 1 kilometer or something like that. Remember, Umbreon is at night and Espeon is during the day. But I think you have to walk at least 10 kilometers with each of those to be able to do that. You'll know it's available when you click on it, and you can see that it doesn't show a shadow of it anymore. It'll actually show like which Eevee evolution it will turn into. So I did a couple of videos on that a while back. I'll see if I can pin that in the comments. Use items to evolve Pokemon 15 times. That's your King's Crown, the Dragon Scale, there's a couple of Pokemon that require items for evolutions. So there you go. Make 3 excellent throws. And they're not in a row, but there you go. So that's one of the requirements. Use 200 berries to help catch Pokemon. I've gotten out of that habit. I don't really use the berries too much unless it's really, something I want. I'll use pineapple berries or something like that. But yeah, I try to rely on brute strength, I can catch this thing without any berries, But no, everybody needs the berries. So there you go. All right, so that's to get to level 43. And then to move, not to mention you need 7.5 million XP, okay? And then to move up to 43, you got to bump that up to 9 million XP. And then you have to earn 100,000 Stardust, okay? So, yep, that's where your lucky eggs come into play. And then look for those events that give you boosted Stardust. Put on lucky eggs at those times, and that'll kind of help you through that. Use 200 super effective charge attacks. That's where the team leaders, not Team Rocket leaders, but the team leaders can help you with that. Where you can go at the bottom of the Go Battle League and you can battle Spark or I forget what the other one's name is. But anyway, you battle them. You know that they're going in with a water type, or they're going in with a fire type. You know you're going in with an electric type. So just use the what would be super effective against them, and battle them. That'll help you get through that. Catch 5 legendary Pokemon. Okay, you can do that in a raid night. Raid nights are Wednesdays, 6 to 7 p.m. Yes, so there you go. That's pretty easy to do. Earn 5 platinum medals. Okay, they could be any of them. Catch the different types. Hours in defending a gym. There's all kinds of easy ones out there. So make sure you're working on those medals, okay? And then from 9 million to 11 million for level 44, okay? Win 30 trainer battles in the Great League, okay? See, sometimes you have to wait for those different leagues to come back around, so they don't always show up. Sometimes you just wait for the season to reset, and then you can choose which one you want to go into. So, I believe you can battle another trainer with this. So if you have a friend who's willing to lay down and just put in a bunch of CP10s or something like that and let you run over them. I think that's a little way around all of that. Also win 30 in the Ultra League and win 30 in the Master League. Go Battle League 20. Yeah. Okay, so you only have to win 20 battles in the Master League. Otherwise, if you want to test your hand at Go Battle League and see if you can go, try going up against some random people from around the world. So, maybe you could get good at that. Okay, so from level 44 to level 45, we need 13 million XP. And then we have to defeat 100 Team Go Rocket Grunts. Okay. Wait for a Team Rocket takeover for that. Luckily, that, hopefully that ends up happening during the time when you're trying to get to the next level. Then you have to purify 100 Shadow Pokemon. I try to only purify the ones that cost 1,000 Stardust, because otherwise that could wipe out your Stardust pretty quick. So try like Zubats, Pidgeys, stuff like that that's not really going to cost you. 3,000 would be my limit. Otherwise, those 5,000s, and definitely don't purify any of your legendaries or your or mythicals or anything like that. So defeat a Team Go Rocket leader 50 times. Okay. Again, a Team Rocket takeover would be fantastic at that time, because sometimes you get like 2 rocket radar pieces from grunts. Sometimes they'll have that bonus. So watch what bonuses are happening for these different events, because it seems like the game really wants you to succeed now. So there you go. So, and then there you go. You got to earn 10 platinum medals. Now, this is all stacked on to the 5 that we got for the last level. So this is just kind of going. You don't have to get 10 brand new ones. You just have to have up to 10 platinum medals at that time. We're working up to the 35. Don't worry. And then from level 45 to 46, you got to have 15.5 million XP. And then you have to complete 100 field research tasks. That could be pretty easy. Some of them are really easy. Catch Pokemon with berries 3 times. Walk 1 kilometer. Do whatever. Feed your buddy 5 times or whatever. Some of the tasks are really simple. Take a snapshot of a Pokemon 7 days in a row. They just want to make sure you're logging into the game every day. So, if you're walking with your buddy, go ahead and do that. So, you can at 11:59 p.m. you can take a quick snapshot if you already haven't done your one for the day, and then as soon as the clock clicks over to 12 a.m., bing, hit them into another snapshot. And bam, there's 2 of them right there, and then you only have 5 days left. So, make 50 excellent throws. Okay, this is where your raid nights come into play. Okay, so just kind of take your time with those excellent throws, and then a lot of times I end up throwing excellent throws, and I didn't really mean to throw an excellent throw. So wait for, like if you see Blissey out there, you see Chansey out there. Another one is Slowpoke is an easy one. I'd like to say that Snorlax is an easy one to hit, but no, not really. So usually the larger the Pokemon, the better your chances are going to be, but raid nights are going to be your best bet for that. And then they do have some adventure effects that will slow the Pokemon down, or just use your Nanoberries. Just use your Nanoberries, and then, just kind of, you have to get really good at sizing that circle down. Just kind of, you almost have to just kind of, train yourself to sizing that down, okay? And then you have to hatch 30 eggs, okay? So again, wait for an event that has a half hatch distance or a quarter hatch difference or distance or something like that. And remember, you can have 9 eggs going at one time. So if you clear out some of the big ones, and then you just don't spin gems. Don't spin gems, and you'll get the 2 kilometers and the 5 kilometers. So stay away from gems, and maybe even opening friends gifts for a while to avoid those 7 and 10s, and definitely Team Rocket leaders. That way you'll avoid the 7s, the 10s, and the 12s. So there you go. So moving on to level 47, you're going to need 18 million XP. And then you're going to have to win 30 raids using a team of unique Pokemon species. Okay, so I don't think that's anything special at all. Okay, well, they just don't want you to use a whole bunch of fire types. They don't want you using a whole team of fighting types, that kind of thing. So throw a water or a ground type and an electric type in your party, and just win the raids. Hopefully, again, during a raid night, if you have a decent amount of people in there, yeah, and you can kind of like let the team carry you, then there you go. Knock that out probably in 3 raid nights. There you go. So win 3-star raid using only Pokemon with 1,500 CP Pokemon or less. Okay, again, get some people together that have pretty decent accounts, and have them, like even on a raid night. Hey, 3 stars. It can be a 5-star. Boom. Raid night, okay, and then let the team carry you, and, make sure you thank them for that. So there you go. Power up 3 Pokemon to their max CP, okay. So there you go. Again, do not max out all of your best Pokemon right away, because level 47, you're going to need to max out. That's to level 50. Okay, it's a lot of Stardust, and that's a lot of candy, and it's a lot of XL candy, okay? So, there you go. Max them all the way up, okay? Then, there you go. Then you're going to, so from level 46, from level 45, you're going to have to get another 10 platinum badges, okay? So there you go. Earn 20 platinum badges. Moving on to level 48, you got to get up to 21 million. So that's only another 3 million. At this point, the XP just kind of it's so easy to come by, because you're doing a lot more. You're doing more raids. You should be trained on just eating XP and Stardust at this point. You should have at least 10 to 12 million Stardust, and just coming by XP just crazy stupid now. All right. So at level 48, we're going to have to receive 10 souvenirs from your buddy. You can only do that when your buddy that you're walking with is past ultra buddies. Okay, so when he's ultra buddies with you, he'll usually send you, like, well, you get a marble, or you get a ticket or something like that, or some kind of a flower or whatever. In the past, we thought that these items were going to be used, because in the main Pokemon animation, every once in a while Pikachu or one of the other Pokemon would bring them, a little item, and they would find some way to use it. Like, Zoink, Scoob, like, bring me that bottle cap over there, Scoob. That's why we got the bottle cap, because in the cartoons, they got a bottle cap, and somehow they used that bottle cap to increase somebody's power or something like that, kind of like we did. But these other items, they've just never really done anything with. But anyway, so ultra buddies they should want each day, as long as you're keeping up with them, making sure they're walking with you the entire day. They'll even bring you gifts if you run out of gifts to send to friends. They'll even bring you gifts. All right. Earn 300 hearts with your buddy. Okay? And that's for its entire career. That's not in a day or whatever. I forget how many hearts that you do need. But remember, you can do up to 20 buddies a day. So after you get a buddy walking with you and you've given it all the hearts you can get, switch to another buddy. And then give that one the three hearts, and then switch to another one. Maybe maybe do 5 or something like that. And then as you're walking with these guys, now you're gonna have to swap them back to actually walk with them for some kilometers. So this one may take some time. Okay, so remember to battle with them, remember to play with them, remember to take snapshots of them, and then remember to maybe even walk a route with them, and then battle with them. Battle with them in everything. Put them in your Team Rocket grunt battles. When you're taking down a gym, put them in there. Make sure they're with your team. If you're battling anything, make sure they're with you in that, okay? Walk 200 kilometers with your buddy, okay? That's another way to get those buddies. And then if you poffin the buddy, if you give it a poffin, and then you're going to be walking for a good while, and I walk at least 7-8 kilometers a day at work. So sometimes if I'm really close, I usually only use it after I'm ultra buddies with him. And then to get to best buddies with them faster, I'll put on a poffin, and that way you can get six hearts on either line, and then every once in a while it'll even give you like a big giant heart. So like you'd be able to get like 7 hearts battling or walking or something like that. So and then you have to walk 25 kilometers in a week 8 times. Okay, so that's just your daily, your week. That's actually a weekly walk. Wait, walk 25 in a week 8 times. Yeah, so that's easy. So you should be getting your 50 kilometers per week to get those stamps and stuff like that. So that's again. That's going to take some time, at least. So what is that? 8 times? Yeah, so it's 8. That's 8 weeks. Easy. Yeah, so remember, we're moving into big boy territory, okay? So from level 48 to 49, you're going to have to get another 4 million XP, okay? Easy does it. Easy. And then make 10 trades with Pokemon caught at least 300 kilometers apart. Okay, that's where your international friends come into play. So any of the Pokemon that come out of those international eggs, say you're in New York or I'm in New Orleans, that would work. Okay, say you're in California and the other buddy's in Florida. Okay, that would work. There, you just kind of have to gauge, like from where I am in Kenner, Louisiana, to New Orleans is only like 13 kilometers. So that wouldn't work. Okay, so that's not going to work. So there has to be at least a state away. Kind of base it on that. I don't know. But anyway. Where are we at? Everybody sending me gifts. See, there you go. Obtain 50 lucky Pokemon in trades. Okay. We have the lucky trinket in the game. It seems like we're getting that once a month. Okay, so that will help. And then just interacting with your friends on a daily basis. Send them gifts. Battle with them. Trade with them every time like on a raid night. Just hey, you want to trade? And you got 1 in 7 chances of it going lucky. Okay, so there you go. And remember that you can do 100 trades per day with a trainer. Okay, and minus special trades. Okay, so if they don't have that shiny Pokemon, that's a special trade. If they don't have that particular Pokemon, that's a special trade. I like to do what we call no-brainer trades, where we'll just catch a bunch of just random stuff that's spawning, okay? And most everybody's got all of that kind of stuff, Pidgeys, whatever happens to be spawning during that event. There you go. And then just get together. It's going to take you about 2.5 hours. And then it's a nice little chat and stuff like that. But there you go. Do your 100 trades, and you should get at least 6 to 7 lucky trades during that time. Sometimes we've gotten even luckier than that. And in one session, I've gotten 11 lucky trades out of that. Now, it may not be the lucky Pokemon that you wanted. I've gotten a couple of hundos, lucky hundos from it, but that's just an easy way to kind of get through that. So, and then save your like, if you really become lucky friends with somebody, save that for your legendaries and the ones that you really want. Those shinies and stuff like that. Send 500 gifts in friends. Wait, okay, no. Send 500 gifts, okay? That depends on how many trainers you have on your friends list. Okay, remember during events like we have now, where you can buy the extravaganza ticket, where you can send, I think, is it 40 gifts a day? So there you go. So that's 20 days right there. So, yeah, gonna take some time, okay? So at this time, you should not really be in a hurry to get to level 50. I know it's a great, it's so awesome to say, but trust me, it's gonna take you some time, so just be patient with it. Okay? Earn 35 platinum medals by this time, okay? So this is where they said you got to have 35 platinum medals to get to level 35, or level 50, sorry. But there you go, right there, boom. So start working on those now. If you're not even close, make sure you have those 35 even before you get into level 42, 43, something like that. Work on those. Okay, so from level 49 to level 50, you have to get up to 30 million. Okay, so 30 million. Okay, then here we go. This is raid nights. This is accidental. This is going to take time. I've seen people try to do this quickly, and nope, you just got to take your time with this one. Make 999 excellent throws. Some of you could be really good at this. If you take your time, you can do this. Trust me, everybody gets through it some kind of way. And catch at least one of the next 5 legendaries or mythical Pokemon you encounter. Raid nights, okay, but you have to catch them. It's kind of like one of those things, if you catch 3 and you miss the 4th one, I don't know if they successfully catch at least one of the next 5. Okay, so you only have to catch one of 5. All right, well, that seems pretty simple. Okay. Defeat a Team Go Rocket leader 3 times, only using Pokemon with 2,500 CP or less. Very simple to do. If you are level 50 and you cannot do this, and you've not accumulated really good Pokemon at this point, if you haven't gotten enough legendary Pokemon, or a good Garchomp or a good Rhyperior or a good Melmetal or something like that. These are the ones that are going to help you pull through that, okay? And then, of course, you have to achieve rank 10 in the Go Battle League. Very, very, very simple to do. It seems like it's going to be difficult, but it's not. It is not. And again, get a friend to help you. Get a friend to lay down and help you out, okay? So there you go. That's what it takes to get to level 50 in Pokemon Go, okay? So it seems like a lot, but a lot of people progress really fast, and then they're at the end all of a sudden, and there you go. So thank you to my subscriber for suggesting this. I hope this helped. And thank you to Eurogamer.net for all that information. So there you are, Pokemon Go fans. Sorry about a long video. We had a lot to cover. And yeah, you go. See y'all soon.